Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to the YouTube channel Saraswati Vidyalaya. Myself Sabni sir. In the last video lecture, we have seen first part of chapter number 1.2, an encounter of a special kind. And today we are going to continue the remaining part of the chapter, which is written by Tapan Mukherjee. In the last video lecture, we have seen that a writer is on vacation. His father, his mother, sister, and writer himself, they all are enjoying vacations in West Bengal due to Durga Puja vacations, Durga festival. And in the life of writer, one memorable encounter, incident happened, and that encounter or incident explained here in this chapter. We have already seen some part of that chapter, and now it's time to continue the remaining. We have slides, you can go through it, and also you can open your textbook, because we all know that English is not our local language. English is international language, and that's why if you have your textbook in front of you, you can understand better. Suppose there are some unfamiliar words, you can note down that words as well. You can note down that words in English and in Marathi as well. Due to our school have a Marathi and semi classes, and that's why we are using bilingual method in Marathi and English. Now let's continue with the remaining part. In the last lecture, we have seen in the last paragraph that when writer heard the voices of barking dogs, cawing crows, writer came out of the house, and when he looked at the scene where one male langur, dominant male langur of a clan, one group of family, langur group of family, what he is doing? He is mercilessly biting, and his intention behind it to kill that baby langur. And at that same time, the mother of that baby langur and all other lesser members of that group, they are just watching helplessly, doing nothing. When writer watching that incident and what he is doing next, let's find out in the next paragraph. Everybody see on page number 9, paragraph number 2. Without losing any time, I gathered a stalk stick in one hand and hurled a piece of stone at the marauding langur. The langur was so infuriated that it hardly took any notice of my assault. But then I started throwing more stones. The dogs on their part raised their pitch of cry. Here in this slide, you can see the first paragraph. Writer says that without wasting single moment, quickly, writer gathered a stalk stick. What is stalk? Here, stalk means a heavy stick, and in one hand, and hurled a piece of stone, and throwing stone towards that male langur who is trying to kill the baby langur. But the langur was so infuriated. The langur was not in the moment to watch at the assault, and so that writer again throwing more and more stone, because langur hardly look at and hardly notice the assault of the rider. But dogs on their parts raise their pitch of cry. At the same time, rider is throwing the stones with one hand, and in other hand he has carried heavy stick to keep that langur away from that baby langur. And on dogs, their way, they are trying to bark loudly. In this way, all these things happen in front of the rider. Let's see the next paragraph here. The changed circumstances and the sudden unexpected attack from unknown quarters forced the langur to drop the baby from the sloping roof over the veranda. The baby was listless and appeared to be dead. As its body started to slide down, the excitement of the pack of dogs freed grew manifold at the prospect of a good kill and meal. You can see here. Now the circumstances, the atmosphere in that area is changed because rider is throwing stones toward that langur. As well as dogs are also barking loudly, crows are crowing, all that things, and unexpected attack from rider toward that langur. So what langur did? He now leaving that baby on the slope of the roof towards the veranda. At that time, that baby langur was listless. That means that baby langur don't have any energy to wake up. Almost that baby looks like dead. Now that baby is started slide down towards the veranda, and dogs are also waiting to eat, to good kill and meal that small baby langur. And so that now next step, keeping the dogs at bay with the stick, I managed to catch hold of the baby langur's tail just as it tipped over the edge of the tiled roof. The baby appeared inert and lifeless. It was indeed a male baby. We know that. Writer told us there was one of their rituals where any male langur in the group of that langur not allowed, especially male langur. It may be small male langur or young male langur. No other male langur allowed in the group, and that's why that dominant male langur trying to kill that small baby. And now writer, when that small baby is sliding down towards the veranda at the same time, and dogs are also barking, so writer, with the help of the stick, he keep away the dogs, and also writer tried to catch the hold of the baby langur's tail. At the same time, the baby langur is tipped over the roof tile on the veranda. Now the baby langur looks like inert. Inert means motionless. You can see the meaning of the word in Marathi, Nishchal. And when carefully writer look at the baby, it was male baby, and so that dominant male is trying to kill. Now let's see this in our mother tongue, that means in Marathi. मागच्या व्हिडिओ लेक्चरमध्ये आपण पाहिलं होतं की रायटर त्यांच्या जीवनातला अत्यंत महत्त्वाचा प्रसंग या पाठामध्ये वर्णन करत आहेत. सुट्ट्यावर असताना पश्चिम बंगालमधल्या त्यांच्या एका निसर्गरम्य अशा ठिकाणी ते राहत असताना जवळच्याच एका त्यांच्या क्लब हाऊसच्या छतावरती काही एका वानरांचा जथ्था, एक ग्रुप आलेला होता, आणि त्याच्यामध्ये आपण पाहिलं की जो डॉमिनंट, जो प्रमुख त्याचा वानर होता, तो मात्र एका छोट्या बाळाला, वानराच्या पिलाला मारण्याचा प्रयत्न करत होता. त्यावेळेसच लेखकाला आठवलं की एक अशी परंपरा त्यांच्यामध्ये आहे की इतर कुठल्याही पुरुष जातीच्या मेल लंगूर त्यांना त्या ग्रुपमध्ये अलाउड नसतं. आणि ही परंपरा जेव्हा लेखकाला आठवते त्यावेळेस लेखक त्या बाळाला वाचवण्यासाठी, त्या बालकाला वाचवण्यासाठी एका हातामध्ये एक जाड काठी घेतात, दुसऱ्या हातामध्ये काही दगड घेतात आणि त्या वानराच्या दिशेने भिरकावतात. पण वानर इतका त्वेषात होता की या हल्ल्याकडे जो लेखकाने केलेलं आहे त्याकडे त्याचं लक्ष नव्हतं. आणि त्याचबरोबर त्या परिसरामध्ये काही रस्त्यावरची कुत्रे पण एकत्र झाली होती, ती मोठमोठ्यानं भुंकत होती त्या वानराकडे पाहून. आणि या सगळ्या परिस्थितीमध्ये झालं काय, सडन अनएक्सपेक्टेड अटॅक त्याच्यावरती झाला, त्या वानरावरती. आणि म्हणून त्यांनी काय केलं, त्या लहान बाळाला छताच्या वरून सोडून दिलं आणि ते बाळ घरंगळत सरकत खाली आता वरांड्याच्या दिशेने यायला लागले. ते बाळ अत्यंत गलित गात्र झालं होतं, म्हणजे गतप्राण जवळपास. आणि तिथं भुंकणाऱ्या कुत्र्याला असं वाटत होतं की आता आपल्याला सहजपणे या मृत झालेल्या, किंवा असं त्यांना वाटत होतं की ते जे वानराचं पिलू आहे ते मृत झालेलं आहे, त्याचा खाण्याचा आस्वाद त्याला घेता येईल असं त्यांना वाटत. पण लेखकाने काय केलं, त्या कुत्र्यांना त्यांनी बाजूला सारलं एका काठीनं आणि दुसऱ्या हातानं त्या वानराच्या शेपटीला पकडलं. ते जे वानर आहे निष्प्राण वाटत होतं, लाईफलेस वाटत होतं. आणि नक्कीच लेखकाच्या म्हणण्याप्रमाणे ते एक पुरुष जातीचं बालक होतं. आणि मग पुढे काय झालं आपण पुढच्या पॅरेग्राफमध्ये बघूयात. By this time, my parents and sisters had come out on the veranda and were witnessing my rescue operation. Some of our neighbors had also gathered in the distance. In this paragraph, writer said that at the time when he is trying to say that small baby langur, his parents, sister all gathered at the scene at the moment, and they are witnessing the rescue operation of the writer. They are looking at the writer that their son is doing very good job. Not their family members, other neighbors also gathered at the distance and watching the scene. In मराठी पाहूया की या प्रसंगी त्याचे आई वडील, बहीण आणि काही शेजारी लोक सुद्धा आता दूर अंतरावरून पाहत होते की बचाव कार्य हा लेखक उत्तम पद्धतीने करतोय. आता पुढच्या पॅराग्राफमध्ये आपण पाहणार आहोत. पुढच्या पॅराग्राफमध्ये बघा, I took the baby langur to our backyard and gently laid him on the floor inside the poultry coop. His body was full of deep bite marks and scratches. Blood was oozing from some of the wounds. The body remained motionless. My father provided first aid to clean the wounds and stop the bleeding. I was relieved to find out that the baby was breathing, even though his breaths were shallow. Now, let's see. Writer said that when writer catch that baby langur, quickly he take that baby langur to their backyard and carefully laid him down inside the poultry coop, inside the poultry cage, to protect it from other attacks or further attacks. But when writer carefully observed the body of the baby langur, he find out on his body there are deep bites. Marks are over there and scratches on his whole body. And blood was oozing out from that scratches or their wounds. And at that time that baby langur looks motionless. Looks like soon that baby will be dead. But we know that writer's father was medical professional, and that's why his father provided him first aid. What he did, he cleaned the wounds, stopped the bleeding, and at that time writer said that I feel relieved, and the baby was now breathing. Although his breaths were shallow, but still that baby was breathing. It was very nice for him. Now let's see in Marathi. लेखक म्हणतात, मी त्या लहान बेबी लंगूरला आमच्या अंगणामध्ये आणलं, त्याला एका पोल्ट्री कूपमध्ये कोंबड्याचं खुराडं ज्याच्यामध्ये त्याला सुरक्षित ठेवलं, जेणेकरून होणारा पुढचा एखादा जर हल्ला असेल त्याच्यापासून बचाव करण्यासाठी त्याला त्या ठिकाणी ठेवलं. जेव्हा लेखकांनी पाहिलं त्याच्या शरीरावरती चावा घेतल्याच्या खुणा होत्या, ओरखडे होते, स्क्रॅचेस. ब्लड वॉज उझिंग. उझिंग म्हणजे उझिंगचा अर्थ या ठिकाणी ओसंडून वाहणे, रक्त बाहेर वाहत होतं, जखमामधनंही रक्त येत होतं. अँड बेबी रिमेनड मोशनलेस. आणि ते जे बेबी लंगूर आहे तो मोशनलेस म्हणजे कसली हालचाल करत नव्हता. पण त्यांच्या वडिलांनी, लेखकाच्या वडिलांनी, जे की एक मेडिकल प्रॅक्टिशनर होते, वैद्यकीय क्षेत्रामध्ये कार्यरत होते, त्यांनी त्याला प्रथमोपचार दिला. काय काय केलं? क्लीन द वुंड्स, अगोदर जखमा स्वच्छ करून घेतल्या, स्टॉप द ब्लीडिंग, त्यानंतर त्या जखमामध्ये येणारं जे रक्त आहे ते रक्त थांबवण्याचं त्यांनी काम केलं. आणि त्यावेळेस लेखक म्हणतात, आय वॉज रिलीव्ड टू फाइंड दॅट द बेबी वॉज ब्रीदिंग. जेव्हा त्या बेबी लंगूर व्यवस्थितपणे बऱ्यापैकी श्वासोश्वास करत आहे असं जेव्हा लेखकाला जाणवलं, त्यावेळेस लेखकाला थोडंसं व्यवस्थितपणा वाटलं, त्याला सुटल्यासारखं वाटलं, हाईचं वाटलं. तुम्ही पाहू शकता इथं फर्स्ट एड किटचं चित्र पण दाखवलेलं. या मदतीनं लेखकाच्या वडिलांनी त्याच्यावरती प्रथमोपचार केला. पण ते जे बालक आहे त्याच्या श्वासोश्वासाचा वेग मात्र मंदावलेला होता. अशा प्रकारे तर पाहिलेलं आहे. आता त्याच्यानंतर आपण पुढच्या पॅरेग्राफकडे वळणार आहोत. लेट्स सी. Splashes of cold water made the baby stir, and after a few shaky attempts, he sat up. He was in state of shock and started trembling like a leaf in the wind. His two little twinkling eyes welled up with tears, and he started to sob with a muffled cry, just like a human child would after experiencing trauma. I offered him a peeled banana, which he accepted with his unsteady hand and began taking hesitant bites. Now, after providing him first aid, at that time, writer and his father splashes some cold drops of water on his head, on his body, and at that time, the baby still make some movement, and after a few shaky attempts, also writer and his parents make some attempts to wake up that small baby langur. After some time, he sat up. When writer make these attempts, that small baby langur sat up, but that baby langur was in a state of shock. He was in a shock. What was happened with me, he don't know about that. And when he sat up, he trembled like a leaf in the wind. He can't sit properly. His two little twinkling eyes welled up. Welled up means filled with water. His eyes were filled with water because he was in a great trauma. He has already experienced that attack from dominant male, and so he started with a muffled cry. He started crying like baby. I offered him a peanut banana. Writer said that writer tried to offer him one banana. That banana is accepted by the small baby langur with his unsteady hand, second hand, because the baby was in a great trauma. and he also began to taking bites. That bites were hesitant. Now let's see in मराठी. मराठीमध्ये पाहूयात. लेखक आणि त्याचे पालक त्या बेबी लंगूरला वाचवण्याच्या प्रयत्नात होते. प्रथमोपचार केल्यानंतर त्यांनी थंड पाण्याचे ते शिंतोडे त्याच्या शरीरावरती टाकले. यामुळे ते बेबी थोडंसं हालचाल करायला, पण त्याला उठवण्यासाठी आणखी काही त्याच्या हालचाली केल्या. त्यानंतर मात्र ते बेबी लंगूर उठून बसलं. ते एका मोठ्या धक्क्यात होतं. उठून बसल्यानंतर एखाद्या हवेमध्ये पान कसे हलावेत तसं ते थरथरायला लागलेलं होतं. त्याच्या दोन्ही डोळ्यामध्ये अश्रू होते, पाण्याने त्याचे डोळे भरलेले होते. आणि ते बालक हुंदके देऊन, मफलड म्हणजे हुंदके देऊन रडत होतं. जस्ट लाईक अ ह्युमन चाइल्ड. जसं एखादा मानवाचं बाळ रडावं त्या पद्धतीने ते रडत होतं. कारण की एक्सपिरियन्सिंग ट्रॉमा, त्यांनी एका मोठ्या धसक्याचा अनुभव घेतलेला होता. एक मोठा धक्का त्याला पोहोचलेला होता, दुःख त्याला झालेलं होतं. या सर्वातनं ते बाहेर आलेलं होतं. त्यावेळेस लेखकाने काय केलं? ऑफर्ड हिम अ पील्ड बनाना. त्याला एक सोललेलं केळी त्याला दिली. आणि त्यांनी काय केलं? एक्सेप्टेड इट विथ हिज अनस्टेडी फिंगर, अनस्टेडी हँड. त्यांनी ते केळी थरथरत्या हाताने स्वीकारली. आणि हेजिटंट बाईट म्हणजे मनामध्ये शंका घेऊन थोडंसं तो खायला लागला. अशा प्रकारे मराठीमध्ये पाहिलं. त्याच्यानंतरचा पॅरेग्राफ जो आहे तो आपण इथं पाहूयात. पुढच्या पॅरेग्राफमध्ये लेखक म्हणतात, माय अटेन्शन वॉज फिक्स्ड ऑन द रिवायवल ऑफ द बेबी लंगूर. Suddenly I had an uncanny feeling of being watched. I turned away from the coop and looked up. There sat the mother langur on our kitchen roof, watching every move I made. She simply sat there quietly, as if convinced that no harm was being done to her child. Let's see it in English. That's when writer and his family members are trying to save that baby child or baby langur child, writer's attention fixed on the baby langur's improvement. But suddenly what happened? Writer has an uncanny feeling. Uncanny, different, strange, vichitra, of being watched. When he turned away from that coop, from that cage where that baby langur kept, and he looked up, where? On the kitchen roof. There, mother langur is sat on their kitchen roof, and she was watching all the moves, all the movements of the writer and his parents. And at that same time, she convinced her that no harm was done to her child. She fully accepted that. What she accept? All the members or writer, family member of the writer, they are all trying to save that baby child, baby langur. So she convinced her that. Now let's see in Marathi. लेखकाचे या दरम्यान लक्ष त्या बाळाच्या किंवा त्या बेबी लंगूरच्या आरोग्याकडे, त्याच्या सुधारण्याकडे लक्ष होतं. अचानक लेखकाच्या मनामध्ये एक अनकॅनी फिलिंग आली, विचित्र अशी भावना आली. कुणीतरी आपल्याकडे पाहत आहे असं त्याला वाटायला लागलं. तेव्हा लेखक त्या पिंजऱ्यापासून थोडंसं बाजूला सरकले. वर पाहिलं, लेखकाच्या घराच्या किचनच्या छतावरती त्या बेबी लंगूरची आई बसलेली होती. सी सिम्पली सॅट देअर क्वाइटली. ती अगदी शांतपणे तिथं बसलेली होती, काहीही कसलीही मुवमेंट ती करत नव्हती. का? ॲज इफ कन्व्हिन्स्ड दॅट नो हार्म वॉज बिंग डन टू हर चाइल्ड. कारण की ती अशा प्रकारे तिनं स्वीकारलं होतं की माझ्या बाळकाला किंवा माझ्या बाळाला कुठल्याही प्रकारची इजा हे लोक पोहोचवणार नाहीत, ते त्याला वाचवण्याचाच प्रयत्न करत आहेत. जणू अशा प्रकारचं ती स्वतःला तिने कन्व्हिन्स केलेलं होतं. अशा प्रकारे लेखक आपल्या अनुभवामध्ये इथं सांगतात. आता आपण पुढे चलूयात. लेट्स सी नेक्स्ट पॅराग्राफ ऑन पेज नंबर 10. Meanwhile, the baby sensed the presence of his mother and started to sob and cry a little louder. I retreated from the door of the coop to allow the mother access to her baby. Let's say in English first of all, then as usual in Marathi. In between, what happened? That small baby langur come to know that he sensed that there was presence of his mother, and now he started to cry, sob or cry like a little louder. At that time, writer moves from that coop and allows the mother langur to access her baby. Let's see in Marathi. Meanwhile, या दरम्यानच्या काळात काय झालं? त्या बालकाला असं लक्षात आलं की आपली आई जवळच इथे कुठेतरी आहे. आणि मग ते बालक, ते बेबी लंगूर रडायला सुरुवात केलं. थोडंसं मोठ्यानं रडायला सुरुवात केली. हुंदके देत होता मागाशी, त्याच्या हातानंतर रडण्याला सुरुवात केली. आणि त्याच वेळेस लेखकाने त्या खुराड्याच्या दरवाजापासून बाजूला सरकले. कशासाठी? टू अलो द मदर ॲक्सेस टू हर बेबी. त्या आईला आपल्या बाळाकडे जाता यावं या उद्देशानं ते त्या कूपच्या दरवाजापासून बाजूला सरकले. आणि अशा प्रकारे तिला जणू आपल्या बालकाला घेण्याची त्यांनी परवानगी दिली. आता पुढे पाहू. लेट्स सी इन द नेक्स्ट पॅराग्राफ. Immediately the mother descended on the floor of the coop and picked up the baby in her arms. She gave the baby a thorough body inspection to check his injuries and then cuddled him tightly in her bosom. The baby found great solace in her caring arms. The mother sat still with the baby in her lap for a few minutes. It was almost as if she was pondering over her options and trying to figure out how she could keep the baby safe from further assault. In this paragraph, let's see in English first of all. When writer allows access to the baby langur's mother towards baby langur, she immediately, quietly descended on the floor, came on the floor of the coop and picked up the baby langur. She quickly picked up his baby in his arms and she thoroughly observed the body of the baby langur and then tightly keep him at the bosom. At the same time that baby langur feel solace in her caring arm, feel safe at the arm of the mother. Mother langur sat there for a few moments and just she was thinking where to go, options, trying to find out or figure out how could keep my baby safe from further assault, further attack of that male langur. She was thinking. Now let's sing Marathi. Immediately, तात्काळ त्या मदर लंगूरनी, त्या आईनी त्या पिंजऱ्यावरती जिथं आपल्या बालकाला ठेवलेलं आहे त्याच्यावरती ती आली. आपल्या बाळाला उचलून घेतलं. आपल्या बालकाला ती आपल्या पूर्ण त्याचा तपासणी केली की शरीरावरती किती इजा झालेल्या आहेत, किती जखमा झालेल्या आहेत, कुठनं कुठनं रक्त येत आहे. त्या इंजुरीज तिने तपासून पाहिल्या. आपल्या बालकाला घट्ट पकडले, आपल्या हृदयाशी घट्ट पकडले आणि त्याच वेळेस द बेबी फाउंड ग्रेट सोलेस इन हर केअरिंग हर. आणि आईच्या कुशीमध्ये त्या बालकालाही खूप आरामदायक. आई थोड्या वेळ तिथंच बसली, मदर लंगूर थोड्या वेळ तिथंच बसली. कशासाठी? पॉन्डरिंग ओव्हर द ऑप्शन्स. जणू ती विचार करत होती की आपल्याकडे काय काय पर्याय आहेत, कुठे जायला लागेल आपल्याला, आणि कीप अवे फ्रॉम द फर्दर अटॅक. आणि या बालकाला आपल्याला पुढे होणाऱ्या हल्ल्यापासून कशा प्रकारे बचाव करता येऊ शकेल यासाठी ती विचार करा. नाउ लेट्स सी नेक्स्ट पॅराग्राफ ऑन पेज नंबर 11. For a few seconds, the mother langur looked straight into my eyes. Even today, I cannot forget that look in her eyes, showering silent gratitude on me for saving her child. I was overwhelmed by the emotion, the sentiment, and the way she said thanks to me. There sat a universal mother holding a stricken child in her lap. In this paragraph, writer said that when Mother Langur carries her baby into her arms for a few seconds or for a few moments, she looked straight into the eyes of the writer. And in her eyes, writer finds out silent gratitude. What is gratitude? Thankfulness, कृतज्ञता. Showering silent gratitude on writer. In this way, writer finds out in her eyes. At that same time, writer was overwhelmed by the emotions. Feel very emotional. This was very emotional moment when that Mother Langur straight look at the eyes of the writer, and writer feel that there is a universal mother holding a stricken child in her lap. At the same time, writer feel that Mother Langur is not just mother, but she was universal mother. Now let's see in Marathi. काही सेकंदातच त्या मदर लंगूरने लेखकाच्या डोळ्यामध्ये पाहिलं. लेखक म्हणतात इवन टुडे, आज सुद्धा तो क्षण, भावनिक क्षण ते विसरू शकत नाही, कारण की त्याच्यामधून एक कृतज्ञता जणू ती व्यक्त करत होती, त्याला आभार व्यक्त करत होती. आणि यामुळं लेखक सुद्धा भावनिक झाले, जणू ती त्या माध्यमातून आभार प्रकट करत होती. आणि लेखक म्हणतात जिथं आपल्या बाळाला घेऊन ती आई बसली होती, असं वाटत होतं ती एक युनिव्हर्सल मदर आहे. युनिव्हर्सल मदर, वैश्विक आई, जे जगातली कुठलीही आई असेल, एखाद्या प्राण्याची आई असेल किंवा मानवाची आई असेल, तर ती सुद्धा जसं आपल्या एखाद्या दुःखी कष्टी बाळाला स्ट्रायकन जशी ती घेऊन बसलेली होती तशीच ती आई वाटत होती, म्हणून तिला युनिव्हर्सल मदर असं लेखकाने म्हटलेले आहे. त्याच्यानंतर पुढचा जो पॅराग्राफ आहे त्याला आपण कंटिन्यू करूयात. देन इन अ फ्लॅश शी जम्प्ड विथ हर बेबी क्लिंगिंग टू हर बेली अँड रीच्ड आवर किचन रूफ. शी सर्वेड द एरिया फॉर द विशियस मेल लंगूर अँड देन लेफ्ट अवे इन द डायरेक्शन अपोजिट टू द place of the violent encounter. Let's see this paragraph in English first of all. Let's explain it. Then in a flash, within seconds or within few moments, what she did, she jumped with her baby clinging to her belly and quickly reached on the roof of the kitchen where she sit before. She surveyed the area. She carefully watched the area because there was a male langur who was trying to kill that baby langur. So she tried to find out the vicious male langur. Vicious, cruel, in Marathi dusht. And then left away in the direction opposite to the place of the violent encounter. And then she just goes away from the place where that violent encounter is happened, where the incident is happened, where all these things happened. She just gone to the opposite side. Let's see in Marathi. अगदी क्षणार्धामध्ये तिनं आपल्या बाळाला पोटाशी धरलं आणि ती एका उडीमध्ये लेखकाच्या स्वयंपाकघराच्या छतावरती गेली. तिने त्या परिसराचं निरीक्षण केलं. सर्वेड द एरिया. त्यासाठी फॉर विसियस मेल. त्या दुष्ट वानर तर जवळपास नाही ना, तो आपल्या बाळावर परत हल्ला तर करणार नाही याचं तिने निरीक्षण केलं. अँड देन लेफ्ट अवे इन द डायरेक्शन अपोजिट. आणि त्यानंतर ती अगदी विरुद्ध दिशेला गेली. कुठून? टू द प्लेस ऑफ द व्हायलेंट एन्काउंटर. जिथं ती घटना घडली, भीषण हल्ला झाला, व्हायलेंट एन्काउंटर. त्या हल्ल्याच्या दिशेपासनं पुढे ती गेली आणि आपल्या बालकाला वाचवण्याचा तिने प्रयत्न केला. आता पुढे आपण पुढच्या पॅरेग्राफमध्ये पाहूया. लेट्स सी इन द नेक्स्ट पॅरेग्राफ. The brief meeting with the mother and the baby langur convinced me that interspecies communication and mutual trust is indeed a reality, and should anyone strike the right chord, the relationship hums into action. The mother langur showed me that food was not the only means of communication between man and animal, but that there were other means of establishing a bond through trust, compassion and mutual understanding. Let's try to understand it in English. In this meeting with the mother langur or baby langur, writer says that mother langur convinced the writer that interspecies communication means communication with the other species like animals is depend upon mutual trust. And the relationship that mother langur showed that only food is not the means of communication between man and animal, but there were other means of communication, and that means of communication we can establish with a bond through trust, vishwas, compassion, anukampa, and mutual understanding. Mutual understanding is samanjasya. In this way you can communicate with the interspecies, other species than human being. Let's see in Marathi. या भेटीमध्ये लेखक म्हणतात, मदर लंगूर आणि बेबी लंगूरपासून मला एक गोष्ट समजली की आंतर स्पेसीज किंवा आंतर प्रजातीय जे संबंध आहे, नाते आहे, संवाद आहे, तो परस्पर विश्वासातून निर्माण होतो. आणि मनाच्या तारा योग्य पद्धतीने जुळवण्यासाठी लेखक म्हणतात केवळ त्यांना खाद्यपदार्थ देऊनच आपण नातं जुळवू शकतोच, पण त्या व्यतिरिक्त सुद्धा आपण त्यांच्याबद्दल विश्वास, त्यांच्याबद्दल अनुकंपा आणि त्यांच्यासोबतचा सामंजस्यपणा दाखवून सुद्धा आपण हे नातं अधिक घट्ट करू शकतो, असा विश्वास, असं शिक्षण त्यांना जणू या घटनेतून, या इन्सिडेंटमधून, या एन्काउंटरमधून, या परिस्थितीमधून त्यांच्या लक्षात आलं. Now let's see the last paragraph of this chapter. 55 years have passed since that day. I am now 70 years old, but I still fondly remember that encounter of a special kind. Writer says that these incidents happened before 55 years ago, and now writer was 70 years old. That means when that incident was happened at that time, writer's age must be around 15 years. And writer says, today still he fondly remember that encounter, that incident, that visit of a special kind. इन मराठीमध्ये पाहू. या घटनेला 55 वर्ष पूर्ण होऊन गेली असं लेखक सांगतात आपल्याला इथं. आणि ते म्हणतात की आत्ता माझं वय 70 वर्ष आहे. म्हणजे आपल्याला असं लक्षात आलेलं असेल की जेव्हा ही घटना घडली त्यावेळेस लेखक तपन मुखर्जी हे केवळ 15 वर्ष वयाचे होते. आणि ते म्हणतात आजही बट आय स्टील फॉन्डली रिमेंबर दॅट एन्काउंटर ऑफ अ स्पेशल काइंड. आजही मला ती चकमक, आजही मला ती घटना, आजही मला तो प्रसंग जो की खास आहे आजही लक्षात आहे. आपल्याही जीवनामध्ये असे काही प्रसंग घडतात, असे काही एन्काउंटर घडतात, असे काही वेळ येते की ती कायम आपल्या लक्षात राहते. तर तपन मुखर्जी यांच्या आयुष्यातली ही घटनासुद्धा अशाच प्रकारची त्यांच्यासाठी खास ठरलेली होती. आणि म्हणून आपण या पाठामध्ये शेवटच्या भागापर्यंत पाहिलेलं आहे. नाउ स्टुडंट, यू हॅव केअरफुली learn the second part of the chapter, encounter of a special kind. You have learned all the things I have explained in Marathi and English as well. I am trying my level best, but at the same time I would like to request you to again and again you can watch this video in the first part and the second part. Both the sections are very important. You can go through it, listen it carefully, and now it's your responsibility to complete the English workshop which is given on page number 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. Now it's your responsibility to complete this English workshop in your notebook. And if you have any doubt regarding this, you can comment me at the description box or in the comment section of this video. Now, you all students doing very good job at the ease of your best of time. Now, this is all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.